the former New York Knick and now L.A. Clipper, comes in and facing the likes of a Michael Jordan for the last time here at Chicago Stadium. He gave the folks their money's worth this evening.
Well, he really did, and it's something that I'm able to tell my children and grandchildren. He put on a great show, and there's only one Michael Jordan. He's the greatest player that ever played the game, and he showed why tonight. It was just a joy.
Okay, Mark, could you hold up 1 second? Scottie Pippen is here to talk about the game as well as the All-Star charity event this evening.
We're already running late too. Players only, I might add. Scottie Pippen.
Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. I appreciated that, guys, media coverage over the game has really hyped the game out. And, say no more, I think Michael really put the icing on the cake for us. He made the game very exciting, as well as the other players, Penny Hardaway. They made this event very special, and, it really makes me remember a lot of the great memories being back in Chicago Stadium, the excitement that the fans brought in. I really appreciate the support that you guys have did, as well as the fans, Mary Tech, Ray Clark. It was a lot of hard work, and I'm glad it came out to where this has to be ranked among one of the greatest charity events in the NBA history. Thank you.
Mary Tech, Scottie, and you.
Thank you.
Is this the perfect way to close the stadium?
I think it was. I think it was great, having one of the greatest guys ever play in this building, to be able to come back and really have the fans here to cheer the game on, and realizing that this is a charity event, and it just gives you a warm feeling to your heart.
How was it checking MJ?
Well, I've been checking him for 7 years behind the curtain in practice, so it was kind of tough because I didn't want him to embarrass me out on the court. But Michael's one of the greatest players to ever play the game, and it's tough to shut him down. And I realized that throughout my career. I had a lot of fun with him, and I really appreciate him, speaking from a friend standpoint, of him being able to come out tonight and really help me in his charity event.
How much do you think he misses it, Scottie?
I don't think he misses it at all. I mean, he still enjoys the game. He still realizes that he's very dominant in the game, but I don't think he missed playing it. Just speaking with him, he said he enjoyed playing baseball, so I'm sure that's where he keeps his heart right now.
Has he lost anything at all?
Well, I mean, this is the off season, and a lot of guys came out there out of shape, but judging from the last 7 years that I've been competing against him, I can't tell that he's lost anything.
Scottie, could you talk about the way Michael went out? He looks around the stadium, he kisses the floor, and then he just walks off after that.
Well, I think, looking back at Michael's career and all the great things that have happened to him in Chicago Stadium, he knew that was probably his last ball game period, that he can probably really say that, he'll never walk back on a basketball court. And on the other hand, I think the fans here really appreciate the great enthusiasm that Michael has brought to the game of basketball, and especially to Chicago Stadium.
Did he seem tight early on, a little bit nervous? The legs weren't there, a little bit nervous early on, would you say?
No. Maybe you should have been guarded.
I don't think so, no.
As intense about winning as he always has been.
He did. I mean, all the years that I was with Michael, he was always a competitor. He comes out on the court, and he loves to play games where he can compete to see if he can win. And that's the way the game was tonight, and I think that's why it kept the game exciting. I think it kept the fans in it, and as I said, it's probably one of the greatest NBA charity games I ever played in, because it was a lot of fun, it was exciting, and the fans really made the game because of their cheering and the noise.
Scottie, what went through your mind noticing Horace and BJ and Michael out there, noticed this is the last time you walk off this place where you won this championship?
Well, a lot of great memories, having Horace as a teammate, and, being in the situation that I'm in right now, you never know. So, I appreciate those guys really coming out and supporting me. We had a lot of fun, and, if it was our last game together, then, I've enjoyed the past.
Why'd you do it, Scottie?
Scottie, does a game like this get you excited for the season?
It really does. I mean, I think we realize that, how bad our conditioning is, for one, but I think we're ready to get back to playing basketball, because basketball is not on, so we don't have any type of entertainment.
In light of what you went through this past season, were you really pleased with the fan support that you got?
Well, I'm always pleased with the fans. I think the fans have been great for me here in Chicago. I've never doubted in my mind that, the fans disliked me here. And, any time I go on the floor, I know I'm going to give 110%, and I think the fans are going to appreciate my work ethics.
Scottie, if you had your choice, would you like to stay with the Bulls the rest of your career?
I don't want to really answer that directly, but, my feeling right now is to be happy and play basketball.
Scottie, have you talked to Michael about your situation with the Bulls?
No, I have not. I think Michael realized that, this is a business as well as I do, and that's pretty much totally out of my hands as well as he is.
How about Horace getting booed?
I didn't hear him get booed.
Scottie, talk about your relationship with Tony Kukoc. You guys friends, you get along, you're looking forward to playing with him this fall and winter?
Well, I think if me and Tony didn't agree with one another, or if I disliked Tony, we definitely wouldn't have been able to meet on the court tonight. I think it's all been a lot of hype that, me and Tony disagree with each other, maybe that I disagree with Tony. I have nothing against Tony. I like Tony as much as any of my teammates, and, I wish all that would be put behind me. I've never been a type of person to hold a grudge against anyone, so why is it that you guys are continuing to try to build it up on one of my teammates?
Do you want to see Michael come back, Scottie, after tonight?
Depending on which team,
Yours.
Would it be tough for you guys to play on the same team again, would you say?
No, I don't think it'll be tough. I think it'll be great. Looking at the players that we lost, I would love to have the opportunity to have them back.
One more question, then we got to run.
Will you have this game here next year, but at the United Center?
I don't think I'm going to have it here, but I look forward to trying to have some type of charity event, and hopefully it can be basketball. Hey, I really appreciate you guys. My time is very valuable right now, so thank you.
Scottie Pippen talking right there.
Thanks a lot, and I know you guys will have a lot of stupid questions to ask me.
Michael, did you want the opportunity, though, to really have a farewell game?
That was part of the reason for coming, is that I really didn't have an opportunity to play my last game in Chicago Stadium. I played it in Phoenix, and what I did at the end of the game in terms of kissing the floor goodbye was truly what that was. It was an opportunity to say goodbye to the stadium, as well as to my opportunities of playing in the stadium. And it meant a lot to me. It's given me a lot, and I think I've given it a lot. And it's a mutual love and mutual understanding, and it's just time to move on.
Were you kissing the game of basketball goodbye as well?
No, the game of basketball is always going to be a part of me. I never said I was going to stop playing the game. I just said that I wouldn't play organized basketball, and I will continue to play the game no matter what. And these type of functions, it's fun, as you know, but it's a meaning behind it. And I had a great time out there tonight, and hopefully whoever came to watch the game had a great time watching, not just myself, but such great young talent. I think NBA basketball is in great hands. I think a lot of young talent is going to maintain the interest and the love for the game, and I'm going to be a fan just like everybody else. I was a fan out there even though I played, and I had a great time.